you.
That is correct. We're also interrogating it. Yeah, it said a one-liner about something.
Okay, to be fair, everyone else was creeped out by him. Kevin was enjoying the plentiful food that no one was eating. It tasted so good. Everyone was crazy. Correct.
Correct.
Not
I don't
me.
think so.
Well, after he said that, I didn't believe anything he was telling me, so it was kind of irrelevant. I think that was pretty much what he said. That
Well, Kevin, you have any idea how to get our friend here?
Get our friend where?
We're here to meet this Ty, are we not?
Yeah, I thought Soul was going to talk, but let me go talk to the information person up there, I think. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, we're here to see Ty. He sent for us. It was a verbal invitation. Yeah, he just said to stop by after the festival, the Moon Fair, and that's what we did.
This map.
Map. Oh yeah, that's right. He gave us this map. Hey, do you live here? Have you lived here long? No. Everyone seems pretty new around here that we talked to. And you're all squatters? Oh, squat. I know. I'm not good with words either. I was told that a squatter was someone that came and took someone else's house or place, and that they didn't originally own, and then they just stay there without paying any money. Yeah, but this town, we were talking to one of your people, and they said this place has been here for a while. But much longer than anyone living here would be, unless they were living, thousands and thousands of years. Yeah, so wouldn't that then make you squatters? Or maybe I don't understand the definition so well. Yeah. Oh, so if I were just to go and wherever you're living, go lay down in your bed and just like stay there for a bit, it wouldn't be squatting, because I'm not taking it. I'll let you have it back after I get a good night's rest. Oh, yeah, that's why they made the leader. Anyway, so about this Ty guy, We're supposed to see him? Oh, we're not the only people he's seeing today. Oh, wow. This man, he made time to come and see us all the way up in where we live. That's super nice of him.
It is super nice of him indeed.
Well, thanks so much. We'll be sitting right over there. And, yeah. See you soon.
Very well.
So I talked to them, everyone, and they're going to go get Ty. And apparently they kind of are squatters. So, you know.
Well, what do we do then, Kevin? They can't be squatting here, right? Especially with the moon coming down.
Maybe they're squatting because I think if they get down low enough, the moon won't hit them.
Oh, that's a good point. It'll take it longer to hit them. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Anyway, he said that apparently Ty's seen lots of people, and he'll come get us when he's ready to see us.
I thought we were supposed to find him.
Good point. Maybe I should go up and go look around. And Kevin looks up around the hall and to see if there's any other doors that seem like main doors.
Okay, are you going to look around or are you going to wait?
Yeah, well, I was looking around.
Okay, what are you looking for in here?
I thought you were going to look at it. I'm looking for something that looks like a main door to somewhere.
All right, I posted a picture in the chat.
Yeah, I see it.
Off to the right, there is a large door. There's another one off to the left. Those are the only doors that you see except for the one that you came in and one behind the desk.
Okay, well, I'll start going towards the one in the front. In front of me.
Like off to the left or off to the right? Or are you like jumping over the desk?
Yeah, jumping over the desk.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Are you going to jump over the desk where the person you were just talking to was, or are you going like off to the side?
Oh no, where the first person first talking to us was.
Okay. You try to vault
Also, excuse me. Yeah. And does a little hop.
Okay, you try to vault over the desk. I need you to make a wisdom save, followed by a constitution save.
Wisdom save, let's go. Wisdom save. 21 for the wisdom.
Okay.
And con save. Only 21 for the con save.
Okay.
The low
Cool.
con roll.
You try to vault over the desk, but you're stopped by a wall. So it's like you basically smack into an invisible wall and fall onto your ass. You take 1 point of damage.
Excuse me. Somehow I can't get through here.
Yes, that is by design.
But we were supposed to go see Ty.
Yes, and you will be summoned when it is time for you to get him. Or time for you to meet him.
But I'm pretty sure we were supposed to go find him, so we're kind of like not following what he was asking us to do if we don't just go find him.
Well, you came here, which is what he meant, and he does want to see you, but he will come collect you when he's ready.
It's like that squatter thing, kind of pulling up the definition, making it longer. I gotcha. I see what you're doing here. Anyway.
I did ask you to
We'll be
just
back
sit
over
and
there.
wait, but yes, okay.
No, you did ask us to wait, but then my friends told me that we had to find him, and I'm like, oh, that's right, we did have to find him. So I thought this was probably the best way to go find him, but anyway, I think I get it now.
You are a very literal person.
No, I'm a Rogadin.
Yes, as am I.
Anyway, thanks. We'll see you in a sec. Kevin goes back to Saul. I couldn't even jump through it. There's like some invisible window or something.
All of you would have seen that. He tried to vault over the desk, and as soon as he was almost about to clear it, he just bounced off and fell on his ass.
They must keep that window very clean.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the guy was saying that maybe we misunderstood that this coming here was like fun to him, and he's gonna come get us, or something like that. I don't know. The guy was talking, using lots of words to say a lot of nothing.
I really don't understand what we're doing here, but if it says that he's going to come get us, I guess we can just wait.
Yeah, I guess if we got to.
Are there other people waiting in the area too?
There is no one else here.
Wait.
Soul's going to start playing music.
Okay. What are you going to play?
Just like a jaunty little background tune to keep himself occupied.
Okay.
Hayate is going to climb one of the pews and sit in the oversized, gigantic pew.
Okay. It is much too large. But your feet are dangling over the side.
I feel like this is a bit of a power move by Ty to make us wait. I've done much the same for clients that I felt needed to be put in their place.
Now you're saying we need to be put in our place? I think we're quite lovely, honestly.
Not to be sure, but Ty is one of extreme showmanship in our brief encounter with him.
Seems right up a lot of folks in this group's alley, honestly.
If that's true, but we're not trying to make the moon fall on people.
No one else want to say anything or do anything while you wait?
Nope.
I'm gonna be tapping my toes to Soul's little tune while I'm waiting. I'm not sitting though.
I totally just heard the honking from Hazel, and now I'm picturing that being part of Soul's music.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that Soul can absolutely incorporate that in. Oh my god, Earthworm Jim, something I haven't thought of in so long.
Groovy. That's all I can remember from that. Macau.
Yeah. What about Toe Jam and Earl?
That was an amazing game.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So as you're sitting on the bench, you then hear the door to your left start to open, and you see it moving inward. And
Man, what is taking so long?
it does take a little while to open.
Kevin's not looking at the door. He just assumes people are coming in and coming out.
It looks like two people are coming out. One of which, actually, you recognize both of them. So Ty is there already, and standing next to him is a very large octopus wearing green and black robes. Okay.
You don't see that every day.
But you did
Let's
see
see
it.
what. Oh, whoa! Is that an octopus wearing robes?
Yeah, it sure looks like it. Does it look familiar? I don't know. I don't want to say what I'm going to say, but
I think you should say it.
well, I mean, they all kind of like look alike.
Oh wow.
Oh, Ink Floyd, don't listen to him.
Hey, Ink Floyd, is that your
Or her,
brother?
jeez. Is this the? It's not what we saw in the cave, right?
What cave?
When we did the. Oh God, what's the name? I don't know. I'm just gonna stop guessing.
Okay. You hear him say, "Oh, thank you for the invite, Mr. Ty. I'm gonna speak to Mr. Typhon and see if he wants to come too." Hoo-ah!
Be careful. That guy probably wants to tickle you a lot. At least 10 tickles.
And then he starts walking out as Ty is looking at him, and the octopus looks at you and says, "Why do you all look so familiar? Did I try to eat you?"
Oh yeah, I remember you. Weren't you on that big aquarium thing when we were in this moving castle? And somehow all your friends died, but you stayed alive.
His eyes get really big. He goes, "Oh, no, you got me confused with somebody else." And then he hurries out of the building.
Okay, yeah, you must be someone I didn't meet then. Yeah, at least he didn't tickle me.
Yeah, see, I told you they all look alike.
Wonder where we met him.
The secretary at the desk says, "Introducing the Shadowbinder of Wisdom, Keeper of Wrought Secrets and Bloom's Counsel, Ty." And Ty says, "So many titles." "Yes, it is I, Ty. Greetings,
Hey, Deus.
Cliffhangers, and
Deus,
welcome to
introduce
Amarat."
me. Deus, introduce me.
Oh, behold, Kevin Twain, Dragon Slayer, CEO of Cliffhangers Inc. Ta-da!
Hey, Ty.
Yes, well, welcome, Cliffhangers, to Amarat.
Yep, thanks. The city's kind of cool. I mean, we got some really yummy food, and then we did a little bit of a tour. Although everyone's a little bit kind of weird. They ain't liking to talk to us for some reason.
Well, can't really speak to that. I told them to welcome you and be on their best behavior.
They definitely did welcome us, and everyone was super nice. It's just, when we go to a new town, I kind of want to know more about it, and everyone, just seemed like they didn't want to talk too much about it. But I gotta say, you are running a pretty nice ship down here. Or I should say town. This isn't a ship, right?
No, this is a city, in fact.
Right. Old city, too. I mean, how'd you even find this place?
Well, I was directed here by my benefactor.
You got a benefactor? Yeah. Benefactors do that from time to time. Yeah, right, Deus?
Yeah, that's correct. Sometimes they'll do stuff for you.
Yeah, I mean, my friend Ben does a lot of stuff for me, too. It factors into a lot of my decisions. I didn't know you knew a Ben, too.
It's a common name, Kevin. I'm sure a lot of people know Ben's.
Yep. Now, how did Ben know about this town?
He said that he lived here once.
How was that possible? I mean, from what we just learned about this town, it's, thousands of years old.
Yes, indeed.
Dating back to, I think, what they call the first cataclysm?
Who said that?
Well, I mean, it's where all the people went. There was a big moon thingy, and there's this dragon and Omega, and a lot of things happened, and most of them, all the townspeople died off after a long time.
And where did you get that idea?
Well, we traveled back in time, and in our minds at least, and then we fought with this giant robot, and we saw a bunch of things back in time. It was kind of crazy.
That is quite a story.
What happens when you jump into a giant hole with a big black circle?
Yes, indeed. Well, why don't you come with me?
Hey, come on, guys. So where are we right now? What is this like big cathedral place?
Well, this is known as the Bureau of the Architect.
So are there a bunch of architects here?
Not as much. That's its old name. It's not necessarily what we use it for now.
Oh, now it's more like a welcome center / official house. Do you live here?
I do reside here, yes.
Ah, so it's like the king's house. If there were a king. Are you a king?
I am not a king.
Oh, hey, everyone sure treats you with a lot of reverence with all those words in your title.
Yes, I was told that having my subordinates refer to me by my title would confer an air of importance. It might help with our recruiting efforts, you see.
Ah. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, everyone, maybe you should start referring to me by my title. I know we're not recruiting, but, you know, it make me feel better.
What's your title, Kevin?
What authority do you derive your titles from?
Well, you know, killing the dragon slayer, leading the group, helping kill big monsters, killing a beholder. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are smart. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Well, when we call you Kevin, everybody knows that you've done all that stuff, so it should be all you need.
Oh, actually, that's a real good point. I guess I don't need fancy titles for everyone to know what all I've done. All right. Anyway,
If y'all are done having your side discussion here, would you like to come with me?
oh yeah, sorry, Ty, that's so rude. We'd love to come with you.
Yes, well. Follow me. And he walks through the door. Back the way he came.
Kevin he approaches the door and he kind of puts his hands out, tries to push through the door.
What did you say, Oleana?
Kevin answered for
I'd
her.
asked
She
by
asked.
what authority?
Yeah, go ahead, Jimmy.
I was talking to about Ty, not Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah, then Kevin jumped in and started talking. So
perfect.
it was perfect.
I thought I missed exactly what you said. Anyway, is there a portal in front of the door? An invisible wall?
No. And if there is, you can walk through it.
Okay, and Kevin carefully walks through it. It's safe, everyone. Let's go. Oh, by the way, Salt, don't forget, you're the one that's going to be talking. Saul? Soulless? Okay, I know.
Sorry,
I
what'd you
know.
say?
I said, don't forget, you're the one that's going to be talking, remember?
Okay, I'll make sure I don't have the popcorn in my mouth when I need to talk.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Core's here. I'm so full, but okay, next time. And Kevin opens up his to-go box, and he'll start munching a little bit as we walk.
Okay, you're munching on popcorn. Sounds good.
No, not popcorn. Whatever was in the to-go box, from what we didn't finish at lunch.
Oh, right. You find that there is a burger there that is literally like half of it is just dipped in cheese, like melted cheese.
Yes. Kevin's munching down
It's like a
as
beer
as
cheese.
we walk.
A melted beer cheese. Let's go with that.
Jeez.
Yeah. Aurelian's not actually down here. Oh, I just got it.
Good.
Yeah, I know Oleana doesn't like Aurelian. Okay, so walking through the door, you're led into a large hall where it seems to have sunlight coming through the windows, which seems strange given that you're underground in a bubble of sorts. But as you continue along, Ty leads you past several doors to a lift, and he stands on the lift. We'll be going up.
Oh, sounds good. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm so rude. Would you like some? And he kind of gestures half of the burger, eaten burger at him. It's real good.
I see you visited our molecular gastronomist.
I don't think that was his name.
No, his name's Logic.
Right, the rapper?
No? The Lalafell?
Okay. Yes, we met him.
Okay.
And he rapped this stuff to go for us.
Oh, yes. That kind of rapper. In that case, yes.
I'll follow into the elevator.
Okay. Everybody coming up?
Yep.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that? Oleana said something.
Just agreeing that I'm going up the elevator.
All right. Oh, there's is there still a delay between when you talk and when it comes through?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. I'll keep that in mind. You get onto the lift and it begins moving. You don't even see Ty press any buttons or anything. It just begins moving up.
How'd the thing move without you hitting anything?
Would you believe magic?
Yeah. You know, when I first started venturing, I didn't believe in magic. Well, now I do.
Well, that's good because magic very clearly exists.
Well, not in the way you think, but I think it's more of a Bob's divinity channeling through people.
And who is Bob?
You know how you all worship some moon or something?
In a sense.
Think about that, but like a person that's way better than any moon. In fact, they probably created any moon. And he's also his own father and his own son. And he's also a ghost. It's wild.
That does beggar the imagination.
Well, no. Hey, no imagination. It's real.
Yes, of course. I do not mean to, what's the word? Belittle your beliefs?
No, they're big beliefs.
Yes, I understand. Somehow the elevator's still going up during this ride. It's a long elevator ride, but eventually it does stop, and there is a door in front of you that comes down to. It was an open walled lift, but you've been deposited into a cubby with a door, which then slides open. I can't tell if Mike actually found that pic by searching, or if you just went into the game to take the picture in the middle of this.
No, I searched.
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's Sid, not Hayate.
Yeah.
Babby Sid. How is Babby formed? Yeah. Pregnant. 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 I love that video. It's so good. Yes, so the door opens and you are treated to a beautiful sight. This is the room that it exits out into.
Behold.
Wow, this is a beautiful
Based
sight.
on the
Go ahead.
based on the elevator ride up, is that, are we basically like back on the surface, or
No,
was
you
it not as
are.
long as a descent?
It was not as long as the descent. You are you're at the top of a building, and this is the largest building in the city.
That's a heck of a meeting room.
Yes, I thought so as well. I find it to be very beautiful. I never seem to need to clean it
Right.
either. It's always perfectly spotless.
Now, I like your round table. Kind of like, it makes everyone equal no matter where they're sitting. Like, ain't no one person the most important person.
Well, that is true. Originally, this room was used for 14 different important people to have even-keeled discussions.
Ah, smart. But
Does
why would they
anybody
talk
recognize this room at all?
It strikes Soul as somewhat familiar. In fact, Soul, you get a brief little flash in your head of deja vu, and it's like you get an image in front of you where you can see all of the seats filled out, but it quickly passes. It's like it's that weird deja vu where it feels familiar to you, but you're sure that you've never been here before.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Love it.
Yeah.
So should we all take a seat or something?
You may.
Kevin kind of circles the room first, looking for any differences in the chair. Not that he's thinking it's a trap or anything. He's just very curious to see if like everything is actually perfectly equal.
Where do you sit? I'm sorry.
He's kind of circling the room, looking at all the chairs, trying to understand if everything is kind of like perfectly equal here. Like it really is all geometrically equal, but not in Kevin's thoughts. Just it's all the same.
It is correct, geometrically equal. I almost said geometrically evil. No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, God.
Rhombuses. The most evil shape.
All right, Kevin sits down.
Okay. Stop being so obtuse, Hate. Yes, geometrically symmetrical, equal, etc. Ty takes a seat at the back of the room, at the chair at the 12 o'clock position, if you will.
Are the chairs sized normally, or are they giant chairs?
They are giant chairs, but they have little steps built into the bottom of them, so you could climb up the steps to sit in them.
Is Cassette going to be able to sit, or does she have to stand in her seat?
You can sit. Your legs won't hang very far, if at all.
Is she going to be able to see over the table?
Yes. So the table that's in the middle of the room is actually recessed into the floor. It's not actually like, it's eating table height. It's more like,
Okay.
yeah, a dais, if you will. Not our dais, but DAIS.
Gotcha. Okay. And Cassette will have a seat.
Okay. You could stand if you want to, but yeah. Why is that bed so big in Solus's picture? What the fuck? What is that from?
What's his face? Nathan Fielder's TV show.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. It's so good.
I heard it's very awkward.
Indeed.
Okay. Yes, so, welcome to Amarat. Now, the most important question that I have to ask you, and the one that I will start with, is would you like to stay here and join us?
And do what?
We wish to see the restoration of a beautiful world. You'll have
I assume.
You'll have as much room as you need. All of you will have living spaces, all the food that you like. You'll be an equal among equals.
Assume that this beautiful offer you're giving us isn't the expense of whoever is above us when the moon comes down.
What do you know about Dalamud?
I don't know much about it, but I know that some of the people in this group seem to have some kind of idea of what's going on. I just know that in terms of science, one of those big things coming crashing down is not going to be good for anybody at the top side.
Scientifically, if it came crashing down, that is accurate. It would not be good for anyone topside. If it came crashing down, I'm not certain that we'd be safe here either.
Miss Ty, quick question. Is it you that wants us to join, or is it your benefactor that asked for us to join?
Our desires align.
And is your benefactor in charge of this place, or is it you that's in charge of this? I'm just curious, like, who's the boss man here?
I'm in charge. I just have advisors.
Right? And does your benefactor ever come around?
Yes.
And would we get a chance to meet him? It sounds like a great guy.
I'd wager we already have.
Oh, and who do you think it is?
I'm not the benefactor. Wait, you didn't mean me, right,
That's
Oleana?
probably Emmett Selk, constantly putting his fingers in everyone's pies.
That sounded way more sexual than I think you intended it.
I'm pretty sure she intended it exactly how I meant.
Oh, why are people putting fingers in pies? That's a horrible way to eat a pie.
I would agree. It's akin to putting your fingers in pudding. But I would not recommend that. To answer your question, Emmett Selk is not my benefactor. In fact, you might say that Emmett Selk is... You might say that Emmett Selk opposes us.
So, if Emmett
And
wanted
what
to
of the
live here,
rest
would
of
you
his
let him?
ilk?
Oh, sorry.
Say that again.
Go ahead,
please,
Oleana.
What of the rest of his ilk?
Ilk. The word has a connotation of disgust, disdain. I assume that you do not like the Asians.
They're consummate meddlers, whose time is long since past and they need to get over themselves.
Has their time passed if they're still here?
When there are no longer the dominant species on the planet, yes, I'd say it has. They're outnumbered millions to a handful, as I understand it.
You're certainly allowed to think that. Soul, you can feel the mask underneath your clothing. It feels heavier on your chest at the moment.
Okay.
Just like you're very aware of its presence, let's put it that way.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, there are certainly those who do meddle far more than they should. You are right about that. But what if I told you that it all had a purpose? everything that they've been working towards, and Emmett Selk has been working against, all of it leads to a bigger, better purpose, a brighter future.
Excuse me if I missed it, but why is Emmett Selk opposition?
Because he does not believe in our goals.
And what are your goals again?
The restoration of paradise.
There's only real one paradise that's important, and that's the Heavenly Bob's paradise.
Tell me,
But you know,
Kevin,
Yep. Yep.
Can you describe to me what Bob's paradise is like?
it's hard to explain because no one really knows. You'd have to die to really understand it. But I hear it's the most beautiful, amazing place that you've ever been, and people can just sit in chairs there, not do anything ever again, and they'd be really, really happy.
Sit in chairs and be happy.
Well, I'm sure you could do other things too.
What if I told you, Kevin, that you do not need to die to experience this paradise?
I'd probably say it's blasphemy, but go ahead. You're saying something.
What if you could experience it while you're alive?
Well, I mean, if it was Bob's heaven, I don't know if there's rules about that, but it sounds nice.
The paradise that we wish to return to is far greater than the one that you described. You'd even be able to
Okay,
see your Bob there.
That, you know what? Be careful there. You're saying things I don't think you truly understand.
Huh.
Say something, Soul.
I'm not sure what to say. This is all quite confusing.
I'll ask my question again. What do you know about Dalamud?
I don't think Soul would have any sort of special info to offer up unless I'm forgetting something here.
But we know that it's the city that we're in. Nailed it. It's a city that lived a really long time ago. Probably one of the oldest cities that's still standing.
Amarat.
Somehow. What?
Amarat. That's the name of the
Yeah,
city.
this city.
Yes.
Amarat. And isn't Dalamud the moon that y'all talking about? And Dalamud, what I think Dalamud might be actually just a giant flying dragon, hidden, or a robot, or both, hidden in a moon.
Anyone else? Ty is like holding a smile.
That wasn't a good explanation for you?
Well, if
I guess
these
not.
adventurers' past exploits ring true, supposedly the moon is an Allegan creation bound to binding a dragon primal of some kind as an energy source that was supposed to be fueling the crystal tower,
Very
which has
good.
since resurfaced.
You are correct. That is accurate. The
I should at
moon.
least get partial credit.
The moon is not actually a moon, and he smiles at Kevin. It is artificial. The Allegans designed it. They used it to encase a primal, as you mentioned, a dragon, by the name of Bahamut. And it has
Bahamut,
been in orbit
Do we-
around our world for millennia.
Do we know that moon, you guys? I feel like we've heard that name before.
Well, you all had that experience with Omega that Deus told me about.
It was the stimulation, Kevin, remember?
I'm trying to remember, but the only time I feel truly stimulated is when you're. I mean, yeah, I remember. Maybe.
Yeah, we saw the dragon go in that egg after those flying things shot it down, remember?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Egg
I
is a
know.
good
Well,
word
that's why I
for
asked
it.
the guy why your description wasn't good enough for him, because it pretty much summed it up for me.
I think it was spot on, and if I remember
Yeah.
correctly, the dragon was trying to like destroy all the people, but then they summoned the Omega robot to stop the dragon. But the Omega robot was actually from a different planet. Oh, my mind's hurting so bad. And well, we beat it.
You beat the dragon.
Well, the robot.
Ah, yes. So I've heard. And in so doing, caused the entire link shell network across the world to be destroyed?
Wait, that was us?
I'm not
No,
sure of the
wasn't
timeline.
us.
I know bits and pieces. But you are right. An egg is a good word for what Dalamud is. You see, because Bahamut has been incubating inside. And it is our fervent wish to bring Bahamut back to this world. And he will usher
Why
in
would you want?
an age of pure beauty.
No, but I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. Because if I remember correctly, Balmut was trying to destroy everything.
Was he? Do you know that for certain?
Well, that's what the giant robot said.
Yes, and what do you know of the Alligans?
Well, we know they were destroyed somehow, or at least died off.
This is true.
Good riddance.
I don't want to say good riddance. We don't know much about them. They might be nice people.
They were not nice people. And
But they had cool moving vehicles that you could drive without even having horses or chocobo.
Oh, they are
And their entire
Absolutely.
civilization was built on the backs of slaves.
also true.
Oh, that's right. There was the slaves that we tried to free.
Yeah, and they were mean to the slaves. And that's what... Go ahead, Kevin.
No, that's right. You were saying they were mean to the slaves, and you can't be mean to your slaves.
Yeah, but they were doing it on purpose so that they would pray for the dragon to come so they could use it for the battery power.
The Alligans were very technologically advanced and very powerful magically, and very, very easy to manipulate with their hubris.
What's their hubris? Is that one of their technologies?
Somebody want to help me out here? You speak Kevin
So
better
did
than
you-
I do.
Personally, I would just like to know what your plan is regarding this Dalamud coming down to the planet. What's the
I think the
timeline?
key thing there, but between the lines, is that they don't intend for it to crash to Earth.
That is correct.
All right, you bring it down slowly, then you tap nicely on it to let Bahamut out. What then?
Bahamut will usher in an age of paradise.
How?
Well, as you said, the Alligans were torturing their subjects to have them pray to Bahamut. They're not the only ones who prayed to the Red Moon. Bahamut got more powerful inside, and in so doing, quickened the god inside of him.
Now, maybe I'm missing it, but I didn't exactly get an answer as to what happens after Bahamut comes out of the egg.
That is less clear at the moment. I just trust my benefactors.
Seems to be a lot of trust that you're putting in them, unleashing a giant dragon.
That is... Yes. The dragon is not nearly as evil as you might think.
Well, I'm not saying that the dragon is evil or not. A dragon is a dragon. It's going to do what it wants.
The dragon is the embodiment of the fervent wishes and prayers of the Asians. Not just the ones that you know, but all the way back to the beginning of their civilization.
Why would it be an embodiment of the Asians when it was not the Asians' prayers that summoned it?
Do you know that?
Well, you've already agreed that it was the prayers of the Allegan slaves that brought forth the primal.
The primal lost much power in the years since the fall of the Asians and the rise of our civilizations. It was necessary to nudge the Allegans into imprisoning and empowering Bahamut so that it could once again achieve its full powerful form.
So, the way it sounds to me is that your benefactors might be some Asians who didn't die, and they were real turned up that their slaves didn't summon this Bahamut, and the Bahamut got his butt whooped, and now they're a little bit bitter, and so they spent the last few thousand years devising a plan to come up to get the Bahamut to come back. I have that understanding right?
The Asians do not keep slaves. It was the Allegans who had the slaves.
Oh,
and
that's right, Allegans. While they both have A names.
It can be confusing for one such as you. Yes, I understand. However, it took all of this time for it to get enough power to the point where we can now release it.
You plan to do so from the safety of your underground city?
No, we'll be on the surface when he comes.
And what happens if your plan doesn't work and you actually can't control this dragon and he ends up killing everything?
Then we won't be around to worry about it, will we? Joking aside.
Yeah, but no.
I have utmost faith.
So where do we all play in this? I mean, you invited us out here, asking us to join, but where do we all play in this?
I think you are powerful allies, and you would make fine Asians yourself.
What do you mean we would make fine Asians?
Well, once the world is once again made whole under the beautiful Bahamut, we'll all be Asians. All the survivors.
That's a good way to put it. I was going to ask, what of the people that decide not to take your offer, or honestly, the people you don't ask to come take your offer?
Well, that's unclear to me at the moment. I imagine there will be some deaths.
It seems like quite a thing to leave up in the air, sir.
As I said, I have the utmost faith. I have been shown visions of his glory.
What visions have you seen?
Bahamut flying over the world, restoring that which is broken, bringing ether back to the desolate places. It is truly beautiful.
I mean,
That's how Asians are made?
You would be Asians in name, of course. not necessarily stature. Well, most of you.
I mean, honestly, it don't sound too bad. So, say we join up as Asians, will we kind of like also try to protect the worshippers and stuff from getting hurt by people that might want to
Most of
stop
you.
this?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Do clarify that most of you statement.
No, I don't think I will. The ones who needed to hear it heard it.
Okay, like I was saying, I mean, it don't sound too bad what you're saying, but like, say we were to join up and you know, try to help you summon this dragon, would we try to protect all your people and stuff from people who might be trying to stop you from summoning this dragon?
I'm sorry. I've got a little bit of brain fog, and that completely went over my head. Can you say it again,
so
please?
what Kevin's trying to understand is if we were to join him, Kevin's assuming that we'll also act as like protectorate to stop anyone that's trying to stop this ritual from happening.
So you're saying, would anyone who tries to stop the ritual from happening be at risk? Is that what you're saying? Anyone in the protectorate?
No, so like assuming we become Asians, like we sign up today, we pledge.
Yeah.
He assumes since we're so powerful, we would be part of like the muscle to ensure the ceremony went on without a hitch.
Oh. Well, yes, that is part of it. But
I mean,
strong leaders are always needed.
Right. So, I mean, are there people trying to stop this ceremony from happening?
There's at least one.
Who's that?
I've already told you, Emmett Selk.
Oh, Emmett Soak. Okay. And how is he trying to stop all this?
He is a perpetual thorn in our sides. I don't need to
He
say
probably
more.
shows up
A man
uninvited.
against Wally.
Say that again, please. I heard Deus. He probably shows up uninvited, and then Hayate said what?
It seems strange that one man is able to put that big of a thorn in your plans.
Clearly, you don't know the depths of Emmett Selk's power.
I don't. I don't know a lot about what's going on right now. All I know is it doesn't sound right.
If there is a more powerful mage that has ever lived, I do not know of him. And by ever, I mean ever.
So what's your biggest concern about Emmett? Like, what do you think that guy's gonna do?
He's a nigh bottomless font of ether. He can do much of what he wants.
I see. And what do you actually got to do to summon this dragon now?
Well, we have connections here and there. I do not wish to get into specifics of it yet until you have agreed to join us, of course.
I think the specifics are important. Honestly, I just want to know what I'm signing up for because I wouldn't want to sign up for anything, you know, where I have to hurt someone.
Roll a persuasion check.
Holy crap! 22. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay. Ty looks like he's about to answer you, and then looks over his right shoulder, and you see a purple portal open up next to him. And out steps a white-robed Asian wearing a red mask, quickly followed by several other Asians behind and around him. And they're all wearing black robes with red or white masks.
Sorry, you saying?
The white-robed Asian says, "If you join us and pledge yourselves to us, we will tell you all. But until that time, we shall keep ourselves quiet."
I'd say I'll get up from the seat and kind of start drifting towards the entry door that they came in.
They came through a portal, not an entry door.
No, the entry door that the party came through.
Okay, you're backing up like towards it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awful lot of gray area that you people are trying to put on us. And for those of us who deny, or for those of us who don't wish to join your plan, then what?
You may go free. We're not keeping you here. You are not hostages. You are guests. We truly want what is best for this world, despite what you may think of us. All you have seen us do, every action, every plan that you have thwarted or not, has all been towards this goal.
Well, sorry, I'm being kind of rude. Would you want to introduce everyone that just came in the room? Deus, don't forget my introduction.
I'm trying to remember which ones of these you've met so far. Okay, the one
Would
that
we have met any of them directly?
I think you've met them indirectly. Though some of you, Millie and Soul, and Tavi actually, would have seen several of them in the dream states.
Okay, yeah, I figured that. I wasn't sure if that counted as like directly meeting them.
Not to the
We
point
also
where you would
saw
know their
one
names.
powering up the noble guy in Ishgard.
Yes, that was Pashtarat.
Yes.
And you heard his name, I think, from from Zamail. Silvatrell actually said his name. That's the one that was being powered up.
Gotcha.
How rude of us. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Elidibus, the emissary. And then from left to right, they introduce themselves. Pashtarat, Ultima, Meriloth, Nabrialis, Igiorim, Logrif, Mitron, Fan Daniel, Halmarut, Dudaphalon. And you notice that there are some missing. There are 3 missing, in fact.
Welcome, Kevin, player of dragons, not the one you're trying to summon. Leader of the group. Guys, introductions.
Hello.
Hello, brother.
Man,
I'd wager it's safe
Say
to
your name.
assume they know all of our names already.
Wait. You guys are brothers, Soul?
Oleana
You know you
would
have
be
brothers?
correct. We do know who you are. Notably missing are Emmett Selk, and then there's 2 whose names you don't know that are missing.
If you can't tell us the nature of your plans in more detail, can you tell us why that Dr. Zing was excommunicated from your group? And how his plans and aims and methods differed from yours?
I could answer that one. This is Ty. Dr. Zing was a bit of an odd case. He was, how should we say, evil, but wholly dedicated to our cause. His belief was that something he read in texts from the Allegan era, that he'd be able to affect the Red Moon with sacrifices of children. And then he also had some strange beliefs that by making children into lizard people, they could infiltrate their families and convert them to our cause. As I mentioned, these beliefs were strange, not ours. We do not share them, and thus he was excommunicated. It is a shame that he decided to continue using the name of our organization in his evil crimes.
That's interesting, but are you older or younger than Saul? And he's pointing to the guy that said brother.
All of us are considerably older than Solus.
Saul, you didn't tell me you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 brothers.
There's 11 of them.
11 brothers?
I was hoping that Kevin would stick with 6 count there. Well, surely they mean it as some sort of honorific if we join. I'm not sure that we're all related here.
Elidus speaks up. Isn't it a bit late in the game for you to be keeping secrets from your found family, Solus?
I'm not sure what you're referencing.
You can tell them, or should I?
I'm
Well,
not sure
someone
what
needs to
you
say
mean, so
something.
you might as well tell them.
They're referring to that bit about him being an Ascian. Emmett Salk already spilled those beans.
He's not
Wait,
just,
you're an Hassian?
He's not just an Ascian. He is a reincarnation of one of the greatest Ascians, by the name of La Habrea.
Wait, so
Well, there's no
You're-
denying Stroll has a great ass.
yeah.
You see Pastrod actually laugh at that. None of the others do, though.
So I didn't know you were reincarnated as from a previous Ascian, and you're really strong. Yeah, that's amazing.
Well,
You didn't have to hide that from us.
so I've been told, Kevin, but you'll have to excuse me if I'm not taking it at face value.
I mean, these guys look like they wouldn't be lying about it. I don't think that's something you kid about.
Well, what makes you think that I am this La Habrea?
Who are you saying that to?
The group of Ascians.
La Habrea, or not La Habrea, Elidibus raises his hand and does like a little swish and flick, and suddenly your mask is on your face, and a similar mask is also on Celeste the Carbuncle and on Ink Floyd. Fits you like a glove.
Ugh. Ominous and adorable.
Do I feel any different when the mask is on me?
More confident.
So did you get one of those from the festival?
Well, I've had this for some time, Kevin, but wasn't entirely sure what it meant.
Okay, but you're the same soul that we all know, right?
As far as I know, I'm the same soul that you've known this whole time. I feel like I know that person closer than whoever they say I am.
Okay, well, I don't see any problem here. It's fine. I mean, I'd be excited if I found out I had 11 other brothers and sisters. That's amazing. Hey, congratulations. This is like kind of like a family reunion.
Why does it feel so ominous?
You should be standing with us, Soul. There's no need to stand so far away. You could come take your place among our group. This is your destiny. Restoring the world, you should be convincing your friends to join us in this endeavor.
Well, I don't know. I feel okay over here right now, but how do I know that this is what's right? This is what I want.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true. I couldn't help it.
I respect that. Am I able? Oh no, I just used it. Okay, never mind.
What did you just use?
I just used legend lore on something
Your
recently,
mask
I'm pretty sure.
restored your spell slots when you put it on.
Am I able to do any sort of legend lore based around what they're trying to do with the moon and the dragon?
Be more specific.
And remember the 10-minute casting time.
I did forget about the casting time, actually. I guess if he started casting it, would they let him just keep going for it?
Probably not. Like, they're not going to just stop for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, never mind then. I
Okay.
forgot about the casting time, so that's my bad.
I was serious about the mask restoring your spells for the day, though, when you put it on.
Okay, awesome.
Well, not because you put it on, but because Elidibus put it on.
Okay. Interesting.
So Soul, you don't remember nothing?
I've felt flashes, sort of dreams that felt real, but nothing that's giving me enough information where I feel like I can make a decision right now.
Maybe they can help jog your memory. Can you guys help him jog his memory? I mean, if he is this, I don't know, ancient something or other, maybe he just forgot.
Igiorum speaks up. I believe I can help. And Igiorum waves her hand a bit and points it directly at Soul. Do you want me to tell you privately what you see, or should I just say it out loud?
I'm fine with you saying it out loud. If you want to do it one-on-one, that's fine too.
No, I can do it out loud. Just everybody know that this is in Soul's head. It is not out loud. Soul, you see Emirat in its prime. It's daytime. People are walking around. The city is a bustle. There are more people in this vision than you've ever seen in one place at any time in your life. Crowds of people talking. No one seems to be upset. It looks like even spirited debate is all in good fun and good nature. And you're seeing it from a bird's eye view of Emirat. And suddenly, it whisks away from there, and you find yourself sitting in this very room. How many tens of thousands of years ago, you don't know. And you are debating with the group, but it's not clear what the debate's about. You just hear everyone talking about summoning Zodiark and how best to do it and what the purpose of doing so would be. Sometime later, you find yourself walking out of that room quickly. In a huff, you would assume. You find yourself to be, in this vision, you are slightly annoyed as you leave the room, while others are calling your name to come back. A short time later, this flashes. You are now in what appears to be an underground prison of some sorts. You're not a captive, but rather you are a captor, walking around seeing various creations, these animals, elementals, primals, whatever you might call them, that seem to be incredibly dangerous and so are caged up. And the last vision that you have is, you say, Celeste, how are you today? And a large beast that you previously saw in your vision turns to you, and it jumps up and down quickly, shaking the entire room, but it looks like it's happy to see you. And then you come out of the legend lore.
So it is true about pandemonium.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes, not to anybody in particular, but just kind of says it out loud.
Okay.
Sorry, so
Rather
what'd you
ominous
say?
statement with no context.
Did you remember something?
I saw some visions, and it does seem like they're telling me the truth.
That's great, isn't it? Don't you have a bunch of brothers and sisters now?
Still don't fully understand what. And you're saying we can go back? He'll say that to the Asian group.
That world can be ours again.
Soul will stand up and go, yes, I'll do it.
Come.
Wait, do what, Soul? You're freaking me out.
Kevin, we just have to listen and do what they say. And then everything will go back to the way it needs to be.
What are you talking about?
Kevin, don't worry about it. Do you trust me?
Well, yeah, I trust you, but I think before you make any decisions, we've done a really good job of making decisions as a group. So maybe we should talk about this first.
Sure, Kevin, sure. Whatever would make you feel better about this.
Okay, yeah, not that I want to wrap up this session, but clearly we're gonna need some time to think over everything y'all said. How long until this whole summoning thing happens, and how long do we have to sign up?
You have some time. You may come and go as you please. When the time comes, you'll know, and we'll be in touch.
Well, that's about all I need to hear. I'm going to turn around and start walking out.
No one makes an attempt to stop you, at least from my side.
Yeah. So, thank you for the great hospitality. I think our group's gonna have to get together, have a little discussion, figure out, if we want to join or not. Is there a good way to reach you? Also, anything else you want to let us know that you is a good reason for why we should join before we leave?
Our way is the future. Our dream will come to fruition. You'll want to be with us when that happens.
All right. Well, if we want to come talk to you, do we just come back here?
Ty says at this point, you know where and how to find me now. You may come anytime.
Appreciate it. Can't say this all made me real comfortable, but we'll talk it over and see what shakes out.
I understand. It's a lot of new things all at once. But trust me,
Yeah.
this is the way.
All right. Well,
What of the masses
thanks.
in general?
Can you say that again, please?
What of the masses of citizens in our whatever Japanese equivalent of state is? I can't remember.
Prefecture?
That's the one.
Yeah. All of your citizens will be welcome to come with us as well. obviously.
So we could move our entire populace to Amarat here.
If that's your desire.
Does the city look big enough to actually hold that many people?
It is more than enough. Like, if you move the entire population of your prefecture into Amarat, it'd take up about 1/4 of the room in Amarat.
Well, that is a generous offer.
We want all of the children of the world to come with us. Paradise is only a paradise if you have it to share with someone.
We will need to discuss, but rest assured, this isn't the last you'll hear of us.
Oh no, I look forward to it. And Ty bows deeply to you. The Asians behind him bow their heads to you, but not at their waist. Hayate's
Soul's gonna
just like
bow
waiting
back.
on the
Shall we
loose.
head back to home?
If that is your wish. Okay, so do you all get onto the lift then?
Reluctantly, yes.
I was wondering if Soul was going to stay, but Soul gets on the lift. Okay.
Yep.
All right. As the doors close and the lift begins to move, Ty waves to you, like a goodbye wave.
I kind of waves back.
Okay. The lift goes to the bottom, leading you back to the ground floor of the Bureau of the Architect, and you're able to exit out the way you came.
It's all right for everyone. I think it's been an eventful day. Maybe we could teleport back to our keep and have a discussion about what just happened.
Is just leaning outside at the door, waiting for everybody to come out. I tell you what, I don't know that there's much to discuss on my end.
But I want to have a talk about it. I just don't feel like we should have a talk about it here.
Kevin, that's the smartest thing you've said in quite a while.
It's not the safest. Precisely.
So, if I understand correctly, you said that you're outside of the Bureau of the Architect now?
Yes.
That's where he would have been waiting, yeah.
Okay. You hear a friendly voice. Did you find the answers you were seeking? Hythlodaeus again.
We found the answers. The ones we were seeking?
Not many.
Yes.
We found more questions than anything else, and I'm sure you expected that.
Yes, I did. It's truly quite a conundrum. It's hard to know what is the best answer, isn't it?
You known about
Truly
Soul
is.
this entire time, Hitmo-chan?
Hitmonchan. Have you been to Pandemonium? We once had a creature named Hitmonchan there.
No, maybe.
Gesundheit.
Anyway, have you known about Soul this entire time?
1 second. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Is Soul still wearing the mask?
Yes.
Sus.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry. Can you ask your question again, please?
Yeah, have you known that Soul was reincarnated as something?
Asian?
Asgard?
Yes, I did know that. He is the renewed soul of one known as La Habrea. The color of his soul is very distinct. It'd be impossible to mistake him for anyone else.
Well, this is all new to us.
Sorry, did you say the color of my soul?
I did say that, yes. It's a very distinctive hue.
And this is something you can see.
Yes, while I am not at all gifted with magic, I am extremely gifted in being able to discern the color of people's souls. A useful talent, if I do say so myself. Emmett Selk is also able to see the color of souls.
And what's up with the... Sorry, go ahead.
It's like, that doesn't make me feel as good.
And why is that?
I don't know what it is, but whatever Emmett is up to, I have a feeling that it's not a good thing.
You should be wary of anything that any Asian is up to. Myself
I was
included.
going to say, you feel comfortable with everything they said in there?
Are you asking Solus or are you asking Hythlodaeus?
Solus.
Could you say that again? Sorry.
You really feel comfortable with anything that was said in there?
Well, it's still all quite a shock to me, but the things I saw, I wish I could describe them accurately to you. It just feels right, what they were saying.
Well, why don't you take that mask off? It's a little off-putting to try to talk to you with that on.
Soul will take the mask off.
When you take it off, the masks that are on Celeste and Ink Floyd disappear as well.
How have they been acting this whole time, by the way?
The same as they have been.
Hitmonchan, we want to have a discussion. Would you mind accompanying us back to our keep and maybe talk there?
Finally, an invitation. I was beginning to wonder if I needed to invite myself. But I, of course, would not appear there if you did not want me.
Everyone okay with that?
Oh, of course.
Clearly, Hythlodaeus is the only Asian with manners left.
Well, I would not go that far, but perhaps.
All right. Well, I guess, Soul, can you teleport us all to our keep and, or actually, no, we still have the tokens here. Everyone still have some of your tickets, summoning tickets.
We
What?
should all still have a bunch, right?
Summoning tickets?
Everyone should still have a few. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Remember,
I thought we had
it
a
was
bunch for some reason.
teleportation
The
tickets that allow us
ether
to go to.
tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones that allow you to go for free?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. Sometimes I have a hard time discerning Kevin speak.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
You're not the only one.
So, are you trying to teleport now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Your teleport spell does not work.
Oh,
I'm trying, Kevin, but doesn't seem to be working here.
You might. Perhaps I could be of some assistance. The warding tower above that's casting that dome, that's going to prevent you from coming in and out with spells.
so we have to go all the way up the elevator again?
And out of the field, I'm afraid.
All right, well, let's get going.
I shall come with you.
Yeah, yes, please. And
Excellent.
let's just hold off on talking about everything that just happened until we get back to the keep.
Very well.
Fast travel.
Yeah, sure. So you guys leave the area, go up the lift, go up the spiral staircase, out into under the dome, and then out through the dome. And it's a little bit off-putting because as you go through the dome, the sky changes. It doesn't look as clear. The trees that looked very small while you're in the dome are suddenly towering over you again once you're outside. But there was a slight buzzing at the back of your head that you just now noticed that is not there anymore. But it was there the entire time you were within Amarot. But now that you're out, you feel that it's gone, and it's like, oh yeah, there was something. But you feel as if you can cast your spells now if you wanted to.
Hey, pets, are our mounts all still there?
Yep.
Heck, you guys can go home without us. We'll see you back there. We're gonna get there faster.
Okay. You see the chocobos that you took all start running off immediately. Stumpy goes off as well.
Bye, Stumpy.
Why are you sad when you see Stumpy?
Was the
Stumpy's
buzzing in
alive.
all of our heads or just souls?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't notice it until it was no longer there. It was just like a very faint, like static.
Gotcha.
All right, think we're ready to go now, Saul.
Nope. Well, here we go again, and Soul will try it again.
And with that, you are able to teleport back to Sasaki Village. Can you put on one of the Kugane songs, please? You could do Yanksha. Daytime. I don't remember what it's called. That'll work.
All right, let's head to the keep and let's have our conversation there. Saul, how you feeling?
I want to say with the mask off, you don't have the fervent what's the word I'm looking here? Sorry, brain fog again.
Desire?
No, you don't have the certitude in what the Asians were saying was correct. Like you don't have that confidence that I mentioned in their mission.
Gotcha.
You could do with
Sorry,
that.
can you say that again, Kevin?
You could do with that information what you want. Like you could play your character how you want. I'm just telling you, like that extra little push that they had given you is not there right now.
Awesome. No, I love that. Yeah. Well, I don't know, Kevin. I guess I just kind of feel overwhelmed, maybe a bit confused.
Yeah, that's how I feel almost every single day, so don't worry about it. If you kind of ignore it, it just goes away.
Oh, well, that's both comforting and concerning, but I do appreciate that.
I was scared for a second. I thought you were going to leave us.
Oh, Kevin, I wouldn't leave you. I I want to make sure that we all do what's best for all of us together.
Yeah, me too. All right, well, let's get back to the keep and have this conversation. And of course, Hibble-chan, you're welcome on in. You're not like a vampire or nothing like that, right? Or you have to be invited in.
Oh, certainly not. Although I think I would make a rather fetching vampire, don't you think?
Well, the ones that they always tell about in the stories are really creepy and have long teeth and like to drink blood. But yeah, I mean, you'd probably make a pretty cool looking vampire.
I think I could pull it off.
And we'll head back to the keep in our own meeting room.
Okay.
We should also grab Hancock for this meeting as well.
Yeah, maybe even figure out Emmett Sulk at some point, right?
Sure.
That's the plan. I figure Hancock has some information to share.
So you go to your war room then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hancock and Emmett Selk are in the war room waiting for you when you get there. Please come
Perfect,
in.
just the two.
Take a seat. I hear we have much
the two
to discuss.
people we're looking for.
Hancock, when you have a moment, can you please invoice Mr. Selk for rent, given that he apparently lives here now?
I can. I don't know if he's actually slept within the premises, but yes, Emmett Selk, you may expect an invoice. Fine.
Kevin goes up and gives Emmett a hug. Welcome to the family, big guy.
He seems very perturbed by this and does not hug you back.
Yeah, I know you'll take some getting warmed up to, but any member of Saul's family is a member of our family.
Yes. Well, Soul, does that mean that you have finally accepted who you are?
Well, yes, I guess I have to say that I do accept what you've been saying to me this whole time.
Good. Then you shall have to help me tear down our brothers and sisters.
Okay, everyone.
Why would I
let's
help
go.
you tear them down?
Keep going.
Because I oppose them in all that they stand for now.
That doesn't explain why. From what I hear, it sounds like they have some aspirational goals. What are you trying to bring about?
I am trying to leave this world as we found it. The past is the past. It should stay that way.
Is Hythlodaeus doing anything during this little interaction?
He is standing by the food cart, and he's like looking for some pastries. Like he's examining the pastries. He notices you looking at him, or he feels your gaze on him, and he turns around. Oh, don't mind me. I am just a neutral party here.
Yeah. Let's all calm down, and then let's have a nice, friendly discussion of what we all just saw and what's happening. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little freaked out, and I know it might have sounded like I was wanting to join that group, but it definitely wasn't the case. Sorry, Saul. It get just kind of weird.
Now, before we get into that, I do have a request of you. You see, Oleana and I came to this little group of y'all a little after all this all happened, so we're a little in the dark. How long has this been going on?
Kevin raises his hand. He says, I'm in the dark too. I didn't know Emmett was talking to Saul.
Kevin, y'all know what's going on with this Dalamud and this Bahamut. We're in the dark here. We need to know what's going on if we're going to make any kind of reasonable decision.
It's like I said before. So there's this giant like disruption in the earth, and it was throwing off everything out of whack. And we went to go investigate it, and I happened to jump in, and then everyone followed, and it put us in kind of this catatonic state where our minds were set back into what we thought was the past, but ended up being a simulation. I'll explain that in a second. But in the past, we saw their entire society and all the magic they were using, and there's this giant crystal tower, and we started walking to this crystal tower, and then we found this cool, I don't know, machine that drove without having animals. And as we were going there, there's this giant dragon that was kind of getting attacked and attacking the townsfolk, and it's flying over this giant lake. Anyway, so as we get close to this tower, we end up finding this little village, and we hide out in the village, and we end up finding more about what's going on there. And then as all this is happening, right, we end up sneaking around a bit, and we find ourselves with all the Alligans. They had a bunch of like slaves. They were being kept in different places, and we tried to release the slaves. Remember, we think we're in the past trying to help people, right? And so we released some of the slaves, and they seem happy and all. And while we're looking over this lake, this giant big robot thing comes to fight the dragon, which I guess now is Bahamut. Ends up stopping the dragon, and the dragon somehow goes into this moon, which is, I think, the moon that we see now. Anyway, so as we're trying to leave this place, we see these visions of some doctors and people talking and murders. It was just kind of crazy. And when we wake up, we actually wake up in this weird extra dimension place. And there's this giant robot, the same robot that we saw defeat Bahamut. And we have to fight this robot so he can release us. And the robot ends up saying we actually weren't in the past. We were in a vision of the past. And this was like a simulation that he created for us to show us all this. And it all sounds crazy, but that's what happened. And so, you know, he said that he came, and he's not the only robot that comes and helps people, but that, you know, the whole planet was going to be destroyed had he not come. And, you know, he had to go leave. He said he wouldn't be helping our planet no more. And we ended up beating him in a duel, and he released us. And when he released us, we ended up back at the very bottom of where this giant void thing was. The void was gone. We were fine. But somehow it had disrupted all the communication systems with the link pearls. I think that's everything. Am I remembering all that right?
That was actually very good, Kevin.
You're saying you broke the link pearl network.
Well, didn't think it was us, but I think it was...
No. It was Valence Van Varo. You keep getting blamed for that guy.
Thank you. Yeah, basically, all of Tavi's people were trying to harness the power of this place to use it as a weapon. But we dispersed it, and maybe, you know, something like that happened. But, I mean, that's the long and short of it all.
It's quite a lot to take in.
See, if you consider y'all just kind of stumbled into it, if you say you stumbled into this world to begin with, most of you.
Yeah, and I really did actually stumble into it. I didn't mean to fall in the thing, but, you know, I jumped in just to see what would happen, and before you know it, you know, you're back in time in a simulation. Probably happens to a lot of people.
All I know is that what they were talking in there sounded a little bit too cultish, and I have a bit of an expertise with that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They're saying what you want to hear. They're not giving you any answers as to what's going to happen once their plan goes into effect.
Oh, I don't disagree. Look, they were using all these slaves to summon I guess I didn't know that now, but I guess they were using all the slaves to summon this dragon creature. And for what reasons, I'm not exactly sure, but probably to harness its power. And that ended up being their downfall, maybe. But at the end of the day, I'm told now slavery's bad, and so I don't trust them Elegant. No offense to the two in the room. And I don't think even if they're trying to do it by good means, it doesn't sound like a good thing to me.
Seems to me that they want to bring back a primal, and from what I know of y'all's past, you've had dealings with them before, and I would think by now you realize that those aren't the best things to have around.
I agree. And this was the primal to be old primals. I mean, this was bigger than any other creature we've ever seen. And it had different attacks. Was it a lightning attack or something? I don't know. It was shooting things off, and it was these big, huge explosions. And anyway, it sure looked bad. And I can tell you right now that ain't something we want here. Regardless of who controls it, anyone controlling it's a bad thing. If it were me and Bob, even if Bob created something like that, he also made it go away, and I don't think it should come back. Sorry again, it's a soul.
See, it's pretty arrogant to think that you can control them at all.
Well, I think, no offense, but those guys seem pretty arrogant, calling him by all the fancy names, and at the end of the day, I'm kind of with Emmett Sulk on this. I don't think we should allow them to come back, and sorry, kind of said everything. Emmett, can you kind of explain exactly what's going on, because you kind of need to fill us in.
I can, in a way. Some of my memories have been sealed away, but I do know the general plan that they have. That is to bring Bahamut back, although it is not truly Bahamut that resides within that body. It is Zodiac, the original primal that we summoned together eons ago. I can tell you, we summoned him. We summoned him to protect our world. I do not remember the exact cause of the need to summon him. As I said, some of my memories have been locked away, but I know where to find them.
This Zodiac is so powerful, why does he need to be hiding as Bahamut?
Oh, he's not hiding. Once he was defeated, he needed to regain power. And so we made him a new body. However, as they mentioned, they wanted him to be quickened, regain his full power, thus the incubator known as Dalamud.
I don't personally like how they had no take on what was going to happen to the people up on the surface.
I can tell you, it is likely they will all be sacrificed in order to bring back the world that we want. Or they want.
Yeah, I'm out on that.
Well, then you are a smart one.
I mean, I'm out on that too. I mean, if anything, I think we should try to stop them. But Soul, what about you? I mean, we just found out you have 11 brothers and sisters. Well, technically more, 13. What are you gonna do?
As you say that, Hythlodaeus picks up a couple of cupcakes off of the food cart, and he walks over to Emmett Selk, who says, Emmett Selk, it is time to take off your mask. Do favor us with your handsome face. Emmett Selk sighs and takes off his mask, and then Hythlodaeus smiles at him like it's a very warm smile, as in, I love this guy, and he gives him a cupcake.
Because he's just like a normal dude under the mask.
You've seen him before. He's been wearing his mask the last few times that you saw him, but if somebody could pull up a picture of Emmett Selk real quick. You've seen the face before, especially since...
Here he is.
Thank you. Why is his tummy hurt?
I have no idea.
But yeah, Yes, that is him, and you recognize him. Well, technically, I am him. You recognize him as the Emperor of Garlemald.
Wait, ain't you the Emperor? You're the Emperor.
You've seen him without his mask before, and you already knew that.
Oh.
Knew about this. He was the Emperor of Garlemald, and then he quote unquote died, and that is why Xenos' father is currently the Emperor. Varys.
Got it.
Does Tavi react to this at all?
Tavi's seen him before too.
Well, I just didn't know if he was reacting in this moment to it at all.
Yeah, sure. What's Tavi doing?
I guess he's just quiet and staring.
Tavi, do you have something to say about all this?
Lost for a minute here. Just taking it in, I guess.
Yeah, I know it's a lot to take in. So, Emmett, what's your plan then?
We go to the moon. The real moon, not Dalamud. There we can find Azem. He's locked there, along with my memories.
Okay, I like make-believe plans too, but I was talking about a real plan. There's no way we just get to a moon.
Yes, we can get to the moon.
Okay, sounds like a moonshot, but go ahead. How do we get to a moon?
There is a path there from the Crystal Tower.
Nope. The Crystal Tower is in the past. There ain't no Crystal Tower here.
The Crystal Tower survived the past, and it is here, because I'm the one who raised it from the ground.
Wait.
This is my shocked face.
Yes,
That's a good shock
yes.
face.
Do contain your sarcasm, Oleana.
Wait, so
I make
you
no
raised the crystal?
promises.
You raised the Crystal Tower from the ground, and it's here?
Here? No, it is in Mordona, near Silvertear Lake.
Wait, that was where we were at. Well, at least in the past.
Yes.
And getting to that tower gets us to the moon.
Yes, it does.
And then we have to go find this what now?
You'll need to find Azem. He is locked away on the moon.
Is Azem a person?
Azem is the last of the remaining Ascians.
Wait, why'd they lock him on the moon?
I don't recall. I just know that's where he is, and freeing him will free my memories.
Yeah, but even if we free this Asmin guy, how do you know he's going to help us?
To call him Asmon? Fuck Asmon
Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He will help us. Of this I am sure.
Okay, well, how much time do we have all to get this done? I mean, we were supposed to retire, but I guess we can go on one last mission.
Well, that's up to you.
I mean,
I need
I'd
your
want to go.
I am not above saying that I need your help.
Yeah, that's very kind of you.
So, grandfather, where have you been all this time? And I thought you were dead.
I thought you were off brooding somewhere, drinking away your sorrows. It's a weakness
I've
that
been
I do
sober
not
for
like.
quite a minute.
Yes, I know. I've been keeping watch. Proud of you.
What about what's going on in Garlemald? Because you probably know the reasons for all that.
I know that they are attempting to gain access to the Crystal Tower at the moment. I know that Valens is leading the charge, although he has been chastised recently by Xenos. And I know that Xenos is thirsty for whatever fight he could find. I do not know why they are at the Crystal Tower, although I assume it has something to do with my brethren.
But why all the genocide? Just purely for Magitech?
That was not my call.
It wasn't mine either, despite the fact that I'm supposed to be on that council.
Yes, well, the High Legatai make decisions on their own sometimes. I think they might have gotten a little drunk with power once I passed to them.
Right, but again, I'm one of them, or I was one of them.
Yes.
I think they purposely knew that I wouldn't agree and found a majority vote without me or something. I don't know.
You always were a smart one. Yes, I assume that is what happened.
Hey, so why'd you fake your death?
Because I no longer needed to be the Emperor of Garlemald, and I saw this problem rising, and decided to do what I could about it, from the shadows.
So how high does this corruption go then? I assume the Emperor must have been at least aware of what the choices that were made were going to happen.
Varys is... He sees himself as a good emperor. But I was far too soft on him growing up. He's ineffective. He will likely be murdered and replaced soon enough.
By whom, my cousin? Xenos is very capable, but I don't think he has much interest in ruling.
I would say he has no interest in ruling. But I would not be surprised if there is a power struggle of sorts.
So if we go through with this and we solve this generations-long problem, will you come back and try to correct these issues within the Empire?
Just so I understand, you're asking me, an eldritch being, ancient beyond your imagination, if I will come solve the problems of a city-state? If you help me.
I mean, it's the Empire that you started, so I guess.
As you keep reminding me. Yes, very well. If you help me and we succeed, I will help reunite Garlemald. Would you like to be placed upon the throne? I could probably make that happen as well.
I'm not sure that I'm interested in the throne either, but I do want to rid the Empire of all this corruption that's been taking root.
What about you, Solus? You're my namesake, and having an Ascian at the head of a nation-state could also be a smart move for me. Would you want to be Emperor?
I don't know if I would be a good emperor. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I suppose this is something we could figure out later, assuming we survive.
Well, hopefully we survive.
Yes.
Hey, Hitmonchan, you've been kind of silent through all this. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I'm just a neutral party, an observer. I have interest on both sides.
You wouldn't get in the way if we tried to stop this thing from happening, would you?
I would not get in the way, no.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I will just be here providing commentary and perhaps some answers.
By your estimation, how long do we have before moonfall?
Who are you asking?
Both.
Both of them look up, even though there's a roof above their heads. I'd estimate that you have at least a month.
That's still not very long. Maybe
Ugh.
we should get going as soon as we can.
Wait, so Soul, that sounds like you're with us then.
I am with whatever is best for everybody.
Well, I think what's best for everyone is what keeps the most people alive. And right now, it's stopping your family from completing their plans.
Well, certainly looks that way. I'm very interested in getting these lost memories back so we can maybe get a more full picture of what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's
Right.
fair.
I just hope that these lost memories don't change Solus. I think we're all quite fond of who you are.
I'm sure I'll be the same person I've always been.
That remains to be seen, actually. And I do miss conversing with La Habrea.
Oh, if it means anything,
With the
I don't want
La Habrea
no-
of old.
if it means anything, I don't want any La Habrea here. I'd rather have Solus. And I'll do my best to stop whatever this La Habrea guy is from taking over Soul.
Well, I imagine it'd be some sort of combination of Solus and La Brea, the way that Millie and Elle happened.
Normally, when we reawaken a reincarnated soul, they receive all the memories of their past selves all at once. It's quite a lot to take in. Who's to say how it will affect him?
Oh, let's just keep that
Do you
mask
think
off.
the La Habrea of old would oppose this plan?
It's hard to say. Until I receive my memories again, I will not be certain.
And what
That
about you,
doesn't feel
Hythlodaeus?
ominous at all.
You seem
Sorry.
to not.
What did you say, Solus?
No, I totally cut off Oleana.
Okay. Sorry, Oleana, I cut you off too. What were you saying?
What does Hythlodaeus think?
Who do we just lose? Oh. The other day says, I'm rather fond of this world, just as I am rather fond of the past world. But as they say, the past is in the past.
We should let it go.
There was once an ice queen who thought as you do.
Well, I feel the sooner we get you your memories back, the better here.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree.
What do you think, Kevin?
Well, I think we're gonna need a couple days here to make some preparations to go. Gotta figure out what to do with the kids, and I say we leave here in 3 days, head to the Crystal Tower, and maybe getting more memories back will give us a better idea of what to do next.
Yes, take your ease, take your rest. It's not as if we have a time limit. I shall remain in this war room. You may invoice me for my time. Hancock has been writing down everything that you guys have been talking about, and he's not said anything. He's just like taking notes like a stenographer.
I forgot that Hancock was there.
And
That does
Hancock,
remind me, Hancock, how did you find the toy maker?
I simply put out my feelers for somebody who is good at making toys, and several names came back to me. And I gave them all an assignment. I had them all make a test doll, and his was the best. Why?
I'm just curious how the specifications came to be in the hands of someone in the secret underground cult lair.
Are you telling me that Clifton is part of the Lambs of Dalamud? I had no idea. That is a strange feeling. I usually know things. Well, did you meet him?
Seemed quite enthusiastic of his work.
He was very talented as well. If you are questioning my loyalty, I assure you, I had no idea, and I did not go there to see him. He came to us.
Oh, that's mildly reassuring.
I assure you my loyalty remains with the Cliffhangers entirely. You could roll an insight check if you want.
Oh. Whereas by insight, it's like 24?
Jesus. You fully believe him.
Well, then, how long do we expect it to take to get to the place where these memories are stored?
We'll need to get to the Crystal Tower. How long it will take once we're there, I'm not sure, but I do know that there is a device near the pinnacle of the Crystal Tower that will be able to teleport us to the moon. As far as I know, there is no other way to get there.
That seems as straightforward as it's going to get. Oh, and by the by, we did happen to run into the enthralled specter of Emperor Zandi in the void, if that's relevant to the tower's operation.
I do not think it would be. He was a useful puppet. He was good at what he did. But I no longer had a use for him.
Well,
So his presence is not essential to the operation of the tower?
I should think not.
Good. He's quite double dead.
Yes. A bit nihilistic, that one.
well, unless anyone else has anything else to say, then we can set out 3 days from now in the morning and head to the tower. By the way, is there anything special about the moon that I should know about? And second question, is it true that it's made out of cheese?
Why are we waiting 3 days, Kevin? Is there something you need to do?
And it just sighs deeply.
Well, I gotta talk to the professor and see if we can take the kids, and I guess we don't need to wait 3 days. Maybe, not tomorrow, but the following day, 2 at max. But it's night time already here.
I'm ready to go whenever we want to go. Because as far as I'm concerned, pulling the genocide for what? The past? It's pretty foolish.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
There are plenty of innocents that don't need to be caught in this crossfire.
I
Yeah,
agree.
the sooner we get going, the better, and I will be ready.
All right. Well, then let me go and see if I can. Is the professor still in the village after the festival?
I would say that they've not yet returned to the steppe. No, it's only
Okay,
been
well, then we
it's
can-
only been like a day since the festival ended.
Okay, well then we can get ready to leave tomorrow if I can talk to the professor tonight.
Do what you must. I've told you where you can find me. I shall be here. Hythlodaeus, would you like to stay with me? It's been a long time since I've had somebody good enough at chess to challenge. Hancock says, I feel like I should be offended by that. Yes. Hythlodaeus just smiles at Emmett. So are you guys leaving the war room then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. As you're leaving, Emmett Selk says, Octavian, you may wait.
Very well.
I don't want my... he waits for everyone else to leave. Except for Hythlodaeus. Do not take my aloofness for not being proud of the man you are becoming. I am sarcastic, I am to the point, and very rarely do I care about my progeny, let alone my grand-progeny. But you show much promise, and for that I am proud.
Thank you. But the Empire really did quite change after you supposedly died.
Yes, so I saw. And to be quite honest, I did not care. But if it's important to you, then I shall do what I can when this is finished.
I think that's fair.
You
I
shall
had
have your
planned to-
retribution.
I had planned to go back and try and fix things myself. I have an oath to keep too. Well,
Yes,
I think you know.
I do. And I see who walks with you. And he stares directly at X.
Does X respond somehow?
You don't even see X right now. You see the outline of him, but he's not fully out. He doesn't say anything.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's where we're going to stop for tonight because my brain fog is taking over. But
Okay.
yeah, thanks everybody for playing. And we'll be
Yay.
back to it next week. And just a heads up, there might be quite a bit of combat coming up in the coming weeks. So be prepared.
All right, thanks, Daz. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, that was
People
awesome.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Feel better.
Also,
Yeah,
just
better,
assume
man.
I do all the talking with the professor and stuff off. We don't have to play that out.
If you and Mike want to do that in side chat, then by all means, go ahead.
Yep,
Sure, no problem.
do that.
That'd be awesome.
Cool.
All right. I just want to say, Alex, I know that you're getting very nervous in real life, being the center of attention, and I'm having so much fun making you squirm, but I think you're doing great.
Well, it's working. It's
Yes.
working. Play that.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Thanks.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you to our
Have a
extra
good one.
player hype squad as well for
Yeah.
watching.
Yep.
Yeah,
thank
listen
you.
thanks
in.
for hanging.
Thanks for watching.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.